Good evening and welcome to another edition of Friday Night Lights. I'm Jay Pushkar, he's Mike Fenner, and we'll hear from Tom Decker shortly. And to kick off week 6 of local high school football, we finally got to see the strongest rivalry in Northwestern Pennsylvania this evening.
That's right, Jay. Prep, McDowell, what else needs to be said when it comes to these two longtime rivals in the city of Erie? Down to Gus Anderson Field with a 4-0 McDowell Trojans. Welcome the 5-0 Prep Ramblers to Mill Creek. No score, opening play, Prep with the football first, and it's a reverse. Joaquin Page getting loose, going down the right sideline, picks up 77 yards. Ramblers well in business inside Trojan territory, inside the 5. Right away then, on this drive, it's Carter Barnes giving the Ramblers a 6-0 lead on the quarterback keeper for the touchdown run. Extra point was blocked, so 6-0 Prep. After a Trojans field goal, 6-3 Prep in the second. Ramblers on the doorstep, but Trey Goodwine intercepts the Barnes pass right there on the goal line. Trojan D holds. McDowell puts together a lengthy 93-yard touchdown drive, capped off by Christian Santiago's short TD plunge with less than a minute to go in the half. 10-6 Trojans at the break. Same score, middle of the third. Santiago, another QB keeper for another Trojan touchdown. 17-6 McDowell at that point. Barnes, after a 4th down pickup on the ensuing drive, would score on the 9-yard run. 17-12, another blocked extra point. Now for McDowell, both quarterbacks in the formation, and it's the throwback pass. Ben Moore handing it off to Santiago, who throws it back to Moore inside the 5. That sets this up a couple plays later. Santiago plunges in for the 24-12 McDowell lead as he scores. He had over 180 yards rushing and 3 rushing touchdowns. Trojans score again, 11 yards out. Artis Simmons over 120 yards in a score, 31-12 at that point. And McDowell stays perfect, beating rival Cathedral Prep 31-12, holding on to first place of Region 6, moving to 5-0 on the year.
I think it feels great. It gives us confidence to beat any team we face against, and that was a really good win that we had. It feels great, but I got to give credit to my offensive line. If my offensive line didn't block, that would have never happened. It makes it unpredictable. When we're both in the game, you don't know what's going to happen. It makes it unpredictable.
I know it was neck and neck and a lot of scoring in the first half, but I'm proud of our guys the entire game. I mean, they were physical as all heck. They bought into the game plan. Coach Slokes had an awesome game plan on defense, and those guys, I thought our communication with our staff was great. But these kids, man, they just they played great. They were physical on both sides of the ball, and just proud of them. I mean, it's a momentum changer, just like we got the block on the extra point. We talked about it all week. You know, those things, it's only 1 point, but it changes momentum in a game. And I thought all year, you know, anytime, you know, when a team has a big play, which is going to happen, especially against these guys, you got to respond. And our kids responded all night.
McDowell beats Cathedral Prep 31-12 to move to 5-0 on the season, handing the Ramblers their first loss of the year. The Trojans were led in rushing by quarterback Christian Santiago's 182 yards and 3 scores on the ground. Running back Artis Simmons with 145 yards rushing and a touchdown in the win, which makes it 3 straight for McDowell over Prep.
Out to Waterford we go, where the Fort LaBeouf Bison were fired up to celebrate homecoming night as they entertained Fairview at Carm Benito Field. Big start for the home team on their first possession. Adam Lichtinger gets the pitch, and then he is off to the races on the far sideline. 55 yards to pay dirt. PAT is good. Bison leading 7-0. Tigers trying to counter on their second series. Tyler Corbin airs it out to Logan Frazeo, and that sets up a 1st and goal situation, but an awful moment for the Tigers. A couple plays later, Corbin is going to roll out, run to his left. Aiden Lessick comes up with the big tackle, but Corbin suffers a serious leg injury. He would not return. Next snap for the Tigers, Vincent Campolian, and he finds Frazeo for the touchdown. We are tied at 7 apiece, but on the ensuing kickoff, Lichtinger fields the kick at the 5, and then he is gone across midfield, goes far sideline again, covers about 80 yards the other way. Bison back in business. Eventually that leads to Tristan Harris hammering it home for the touchdown. 14-7 LaBeouf at that point. They go on to win easily over Fairview tonight, 54-7. To Edinburgh, coming weekend at General McLean, who was hosting Warren. Second half, Warren trailing 14-8. Eric Dippold airing it out as he finds Ben White for the 35-yard pitch and catch and a 1st down. Next play, Dippold from the gun hands it to Ethan Sens, who finds his way into the end zone. Warren up 15-14. GM tries to answer, but Lancer QB John Amon gets his pass picked off by Derek McMeans. Good news for GM, though. Warren would not be able to score off that takeaway. McLean gets another chance, though. Amen, calling his own number. Able to take it in from 6 yards out to give the Lancers the lead again. And then the lead would not be relinquished the rest of the way. General McLean holds on for the home victory. They take it 34-31. Now time to head it over to our third member of our team, Mr. Tom Decker, starting with the action in Crawford County.
Thanks a lot, Jay. Coming into tonight, there was just one team in Region 5 who was still unbeaten in the region. And if staying atop of the region standings wasn't motivation enough, maybe a matchup with their biggest rival would add to it. Of course, I'm talking about the Meadville Bulldogs, who were playing host to the Conneaut Area Eagles at Bender Field. Scoreless in the first. Meadville's Brady Walker takes the handoff, breaks the tackle, and he is heading down the sideline. Dogs would take an early 7-0 lead. Next Meadville possession, and it's Walker one more time. This time he heads up the middle, seemingly untouched. The kid's got some skills. He gets into the end zone one more time. How about that Meadville defense, though? They were pretty dominant tonight. Cash looking for the screen, gets blown up by Brighton Anderson. Nice play for the defense. And of course, Meadville will take over again. In the second, up 19-0. That's Griffin Bazell charging up the gut. That's 6 more for the Dogs. Boy, Meadville showed no love to the rivals tonight. They hammer Cash, 72-0. Down to Butler for Harbor Creek and the Golden Tornado tonight. Early on in the action, it's going to be the Golden Tornado. They're going to try to get the passing game going, but Huskies playing a little defense. It's going to be Luke Stainerd with the pick right along the sideline. Butler, though, would answer back on their next possession. It's Landon Lacey on the handoff. He's going in for 6. Butler with the early lead. And they weren't done yet. One more time, it's going to be Lacey. He kind of did it all night long. He's got another score as the Golden Tornado continue to up that lead. Good speed by Lacey. And finally, they've got Elliot Backstrom. He's going to be in for relief for the Huskies. Toby Charlton, who left due to an injury. His pass gets picked by Ethan Treadle, and Treadle takes it for the pick 6. Huskies fall in this one, 56-6. Gentlemen, archery season starts tomorrow. I got to go.
Good luck, Tom. Out in Albion, Northwestern with homecoming returning back to the field as they entertain Union City tonight at Rogers Field. Late first quarter, Wildcats up 8-0. Ben Campbell takes the inside handoff for the Cats, bouncing it to the outside and off to the races, 48 yards to pay dirt. Northwestern with the 15-0 lead after that touchdown run. Move to the second quarter. Ryan Toole back to pass here, rolls out, pump fakes, going to go deep to Cam Perkins for the big pickup inside the 10 for the Wildcats. And 2 plays later, more from the Northwestern passing attack. Toole rolling out again, buys an extra second or 2 and finds Jake Kelly back in the end zone for the touchdown, threading the needle. Wildcats with a 22-0 lead, and Northwestern goes on to beat Union City tonight in a shutout win at home, 39-0 on homecoming.
Let's head to Seneca High School, where Don Einhaus and the Bobcats were looking for back-to-back victories as they hosted Maplewood on homecoming night. Late first half, Tigers in the red zone. Logan Kennedy rolling out and finds Connor Palmero for the reception, but with only 4 seconds left before the half, Maplewood able to connect on this short field goal as they would retake the lead at 10-8 at the half. And then during the break, Aiden Skinner and Emma Carrier were named homecoming king and queen for 2021. Congratulations to them on their special night. Third quarter, Tigers beginning their drive at midfield, and Kennedy finds Palmero again, this time for about 30 yards. Later on in that drive, they would cash in. Kennedy on the keeper as he just muscles his way. The point after was blocked, but Maplewood was up 16-8. Later in the third quarter, the Tigers added again, short yardage as they are able to capitalize, and it's Maplewood improving to 3-2 on the season. They topple Seneca, taking this one 30-8.